We're a little bit croaky today because we're just recovering, so sorry about
Thank
that.
goodness for the patches. So, hi
Absolutely.
and welcome. My name is Vanessa,
I'm Andrew.
and we are so excited to be presenting to you today the X39 opportunity. We are Lifewave Presidential Directors, which we've been patching for just on a year, right? Actually, nearly a year.
Yeah,
So,
nearly a year.
yeah. So today we are presenting an opportunity in a time zone that really suits our North American team, and we do have a global team. We have teams, well, actually, Lifewave has people in over 100 countries, and so we have teams in about 12 or 13 of those countries. We are coming to you from the Gold Coast.
Gold Coast, Australia. So I call it like the little Florida of Australia. So it's very similar culture and weather. And it's we call it literally the catchphrase here is beautiful one day and perfect the next. And it's pretty close to that.
So we're going to be telling you today about a life-changing wearable light technology patch. We're going to dive straight into a presentation because someone that invites you to this or send you the recording will do a lot of the connection about it. But we just want to talk a little bit about the technology, hear just a few testimonies, and then show you how to purchase these packs as well and really get you started on the patches. So we're going to share our screen and just present to you for a few minutes as well. Okay, here we go. All right, give us a thumbs up if everyone can see that. Yeah, perfect. Amazing. So a little bit about David, the inventor and the CEO of Lifewave.
So he's the inventor of X39, this incredible technology, this stem cell technology. And what's interesting about this is he's not just the inventor, but he's the CEO as well. And many times when companies start like this, the CEO looks for an inventor or the inventor looks for a CEO. But this guy's the same, and which is incredibly unique and beneficial for this particular business. He has over 130 patents. So he's no small fry type of guy. He's a scientist and inventor and specializes in age reversing. Give me a wave if you're happy about that. Who wants a little bit of age reversing? In 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research, and his patent took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring to market. So this wasn't something that just he came up with, threw together, smacked together like a lot that we see these days, unfortunately. He took 10 years. He's a perfectionist, which I like in this industry. And he took over $4.5 million of his own money to create this. So this guy's all in and has given, his all to this particular technology.
Really has. And it comes with a patent. And what we know about a patent with this X39 patch that we're referring to today is it means that it's recognized for claiming what it does. It's recognized for actually doing it. And here we want to highlight that there is an elevation when you put this X39 patch on, there's an elevation of your copper peptides, which then actually begins to activate your own body's stem cells. This is a huge deal because people are paying a lot of money, being offered or asked to pay a lot of money to actually do stem cell therapy. And here we have a tool that will elevate and activate your own body's stem cells. This will also improve energy, elevate antioxidants, and really do so much more in your body that these claims say they do.
They're true.
Yeah.
We're seeing that time and time again from the testimonies of people.
Yeah.
So why X39 stem cell activation patch? Like, why? What is it about this? Well, what we didn't know is the fewer stem cells that you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. Yeah. And we start to see that as we age. Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging, as we know. And at the age of 30, which no one ever told us, half of your stem cells have become inactive. And by the time you're 60, which is only 10, 11 years for us, basically they become dormant. And that's why we see steep decline at certain ages. Well, this product has an answer for that.
And how it works is the X39, I've actually got one on right now on my back. You'll see, you can see that in the video there. You can put it anywhere in your body. The second actually someone offers you an X39, you can just place it right where you feel the most discomfort, but it has been tested behind the neck and under the belly button. But it's basically phototherapy in a patch. What happens is these, I'll actually take it off. I'm more than happy to just show the example of this. But what happens is in this patch right here, in the white part, you have a nanocrystal technology. The way it's been formed, it is communicating a message into your body that is reflecting light to activate. So this light is your own body's heat and light, and then it bounces off this patch and it's messaging a system. It's messaging your copper peptides. There's a few support patches. They're messaging different systems in your body. The same way you would go out to the sun and you would stand in the sun and vitamin D would elevate in your body. It's not vitamin D in the sun. It's a messaging system. It's a frequency system from that sun and that heat and that light telling your vitamin D to wake up. It's the same with your heat and light that's telling your copper peptides to elevate, which actually then will allow your own stem cells to begin to regenerate. It's non-transdermal. There's no drugs, no stimulants. It's non-invasive, which means nothing's going through the blood or the brain barrier, which is a very big deal. There's no contraindications, no matter what medication you're on, except if you're currently on chemo or you're pregnant or you've had a organ transplant and you are on a drug for that. Everything else.
And the reason for that is?
The reason for that is because when your stem cells wake up, it's going to try and reject something new. And if you're on chemo, when your stem cells wake up, chemo is killing all the cells. And if you're pregnant, your body has enough stem cells in the beautiful baby growing in your womb. And so everything else, though, we just say start patching, but check in about 3 months if you're on a medication, because you might need less of it. No claims, but you might need less of it once your stem cells begin to heal in your body.
So what does this do? It brings increased strength, which we're seeing time and time again, reduced inflammation, which a lot of people don't realize most diseases and issues come from inflammation in the body. So this helps reduce that. Increased stamina, energy, and vitality. I know for me, my energy went through the roof and it hasn't stopped. So almost a year in, it has been a game changer for that, especially, hitting towards my 50s and needing energy more than ever. And we're seeing that with so many of our brand partners. Mental clarity. For me, with ADHD and anxiety and issues with my central nervous system and my brain fog, it literally cleared it up within 2 to 3 weeks and has helped me to regulate in those other areas. And we're seeing that again, restored muscle or skeletal conditions, improvement of sleep. For me, I was on a sleep apnea machine for 1.5 years. I'm now 7-8 months off my sleep apnea machine, sleeping all the way through, dreaming again, and having the best sleep ever, and snoring less. At the moment, with a bit of a chest cold, I'm snoring a little bit, but without that, completely, I've snored most of my life. So we're seeing that with so many people, and then improved skin appearance. When you see the photos of many people a year before and a year after, and seeing what this is doing, like it is, it's really helping people. So it's helping us physically, mentally, and our social well-being. And so I think you can't put a price on that. It's the results have just been amazing.
Here's an example of a woman's brain, and this is inflammation. The red is all inflammation. She's 77. Week 1, this is when she's not patched yet. All the red is inflammation. Session 2, she's been on the X39 3 weeks, and session 3, no more red and all that beautiful light blue. That means that there's just so much coherence going on, connection, firing of all those cylinders in her brain. And we are seeing around anything to do brain, heart, major organs, just such responsiveness, such clarity, that mental fog going for people.
100%.
And without making claims again, some of these challenges that people face, young and old, everything from autism all the way through up to Parkinson's, all these type of challenges, we're
Mental
just
health
seeing
challenges, all of that.
unbelievable breakthrough for people. And so these are real life stories, and you're going to hear a few of them in a minute. But here's what happens when you get patched.
So the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. I mean, that's amazing to me. Worth doing just to see what happens in that respect. And that's what we also say. What's going to happen in your body is going to be so different to what happens in the person's bodies next to you. So it might have taken me a couple of weeks for something, and someone else could have taken a couple of months. But we're seeing the results within 90 days. And so that's why we say just patch everybody, because everybody needs this to see what it's going to do for them. But within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced, which is so important, and especially after all of the challenges of COVID and all the lockdowns and mentally and all of those things, so important. And within 3 months, your collagen is increasing. Now, we all love collagen in the areas that are visual, but it's also collagen on around your vital organs, which is so important for your vital organs. And then within 6 months, the heart reverses in age. They did a study, and they showed that on I can't remember how many case studies of people that they did this on, that the average heart rate reversed 8 years. And so heart, for many of us have got some, genetic backgrounds in that. I know I do on my side of the family. To see the heart being restored and renewed is so important. And so what I love about what David Schmidt, the CEO and inventor, says is it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. And we're seeing that literally.
Yeah, we really are. So you wear it, as we mentioned earlier, back of the neck or under the belly button are your two main central points that really can allow all those stem cells to activate. But if you have pain somewhere, you just pop it straight on. I've got a friend on right now. She had bursitis pain, a year of it. It was in her butt. So when I met her, I was like, well, I won't patch your butt. But go to the bathroom, put that patch on. And she tells the story within 20 minutes, that pain that she'd struggled with for over a year, spent so much money trying to get solution on, was actually gone from her body, and it hasn't come back. We know her. She's a dear friend now. So you can put it wherever on that day, those first few days, but you wear it 12 hours and then you take it off. We do recommend during the day, but if you get that patch in the afternoon, then you put it on the afternoon, night, it doesn't matter. The first day as your body resets. We just want that technology on you as soon as possible. But you do need to rest. So your body's going to regenerate with that 12 hours of light therapy activity going on, stem cell reactivation. Then you want to rest from that. So you're going to pull it off. There's still a few hours of light therapy in it. It's got about 16 hours of activity. So we can put it on plants. We can put it on animal beds. We see wild, amazing results with animals, and horses don't lie. Animals don't lie. We see arthritis pain go from them. Older dogs running around like puppies, amazing things. So then you can put a new patch on the next day and you just keep repeating it. And here's what we want to emphasize. This is regenerative technology. This is not a quick fix. This is not a tablet that's going to take everything away overnight. This is regenerative. When it's regenerative, it's going to take time. 1 month per decade of your life is what you can expect for your stem cells to be all like you were a newborn baby again. But even after that, say you're 60 and it takes 6 months, then once all those stem cells are active, they're going to go to some deeper healing that might need to go on. And others then turn around and use it like a real preventative type of technology because of what it's flushing out of the system as well. Drink plenty of water, and a little Celtic sea salt or electrolyte will also help those stem cells move to where they need to go in your body. So we are going to share just a few stories because we love telling stories. The stories are not because they might exactly happen to you, but the stories are because you may know someone, and we want you to not just think about you when you think about this technology. We want you to think about everyone in your world.
Exactly.
And so it may not be that they need this exact story, but they do need hope for their health. And so we would love to hear from Neve over there in Oregon about what's been going on for her and her mum. Welcome, Neve.
I was about to start talking without a mic. So yesterday, Mitch described it really well, and I don't remember what you described it, but Do
you want me to? I can describe.
Yeah, you do it.
So I guess since she's been on the patch, she's been in a lot of pain for a long while, and I think the biggest thing that I've noticed with her is, yes, she still has some struggles, but I think the severity and the frequency and what she's experiencing is drastically diminished. I think she's, I guess, more vibrant, seems more energetic, seems to bounce back from things like, headaches, or if she didn't sleep well enough at night, she still seems to have the energy to get through the day, to get the things done that she needs to get done. She seems to think a lot clearer, and I think just emotionally, she seems a lot more grounded. So, I mean, for me, from my perspective, it's kind of night and day as far as how she's kind of bouncing back, and she's just more resilient, and you can see it in her face. I think she looks like she's carrying less pain, less stress, less anxiety around the things that she's experienced in the past.
Like, I feel like I have a life. I think it felt like I was looking in through the window of what my life could be, but just every day it just goes by, and wondering like if I'm just going to spend my youth not young, really. I'm not really young, but younger. And so I've got my mom and my aunt on the call, and I'm really happy about it. But I shared with my mom because we have really similar body things, and I was like, you have to. And so she's on here so you guys can see her, but I love this before and after picture that I made. If you guys can see it, I see brightness and vibrance. I see vitality in her after picture. And she was sharing with me how she was feeling different. She's only been on it for 3 weeks, so I won't talk anymore. And you can tell your story, Mom, if you want to. Oh, wait, turn your mic on.
You're on mute.
Tap the mic. She's like, hey, got it?
No.
She may not be able.
Where is it on a phone?
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
I don't know if you can't see me because I can't see me.
You can
I see you and hear you.
Okay. So what was I supposed to talk about?
Just
Have
yeah,
anything for memory?
yeah. You'll get there. It's just no. Just what you shared with me the other day about your energy and your sleep.
Oh yeah. So I am sleeping a lot better, and I was still taking muscle relaxers at night, but I've been cutting them down because I don't need them. It's the patches have been really helping me. I do feel a lot more energy than normal, which is good. I mean, I have some and I can push myself, but I don't feel that I'm pushing myself now. I just feel like it's more natural. And I actually noticed it the very first time that I used the X39 when I was in California, and I was so tired. And I mean, I truly believe it was the patch, because I had been up for a very long period, like 48 hours. And Neve's like, Mom, you got to try this, you got to try it. And I did. And I just got me through the rest of the day. It was perfect. And now I'm doing the skincare line too, which I love. And I just look forward to seeing more results later on down the line, because I've only been using the skincare for 2 weeks. And I don't see the change as much as Neve does, but I know you do. And she can just tell that my skin is brighter, and so that makes me happy. My 11s are slowly going away, and that's without Botox. So I love the product. I'm excited to try new things, all the rest of it.
Amazing.
So good.
Well, thanks for sharing. And
Thank you.
this is about, as Neve was sharing before, this is about like relationships, because when pain can go away and, health can improve as well, like it just changed the quality of everything. So I love, even the way it's being shared, this is exactly the model it is. It's a person-to-person sharing. So we're really excited. And now some of you over there in North America and Canada to hear from one of our Aussie team. Wendy is on, and she's just going to share. She's just ran with this from the
Yeah.
second that she was introduced to
Amazing.
it. We had a live event,
Wow.
and that's where we met her from one of our team. Wendy, just share about a few highlights so far on the journey.
I actually made a new list. 4
Good.
months ago, I met you wonderful people, and I must say that Sue was the one that really inspired me on the night from her story and hepatitis, and I often go back to Sue and think, oh, you know what she's gone through, I've gone through. I was a 20-minute patch wonder, I think, just under 20 minutes with my knee. So I need a knee replacement, and I can honestly say that I don't have a lot of pain in my knee now. I would say maybe 1 or 2, if that. And I wear the patch every day. And some days I put it on my knee, or I use the Aon with now that I've been on it for over 3 months, which is really good. But I'm going through a bit of crisis at the moment with family members. My brother's just had open heart surgery. My sister's back in hospital with the one that had the brain aneurysm. And I'm driving to Wangaratta yesterday morning, and I just was driving along, and I'm thinking, I can't thank Lifewave enough and these patches for allowing my anxiety to go away and my mental health to be so clear, to be able to be here to look after these people. I'm 63, and I can honestly say I really don't feel 63 anymore. I feel like if I'm back in my 40s. And I only really realised that yesterday in what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks here in Victoria. So it's amazing. The mental health clarity, my eyes a little bit better. I can actually watch my phone without my glasses. My heartburn has gone. And I was just talking with my brother, and he goes, oh, I've got indigestion so bad. And I said, yes, it's a trait after open heart. I said, but you know what? Since I've been on X39, I haven't had one bout of heartburn. I haven't had to pick up my chewable Mylanta. So, and there's so many, but my anxiety and my mental health, I really have to say, along with my knee, are the main points. So keep patching, everyone. And it's just, yeah, the journey is amazing.
And Wendy, you're doing incredible, not only in your own health, but you're really creating an incredible team. And I know
Yes.
that's going to impact your finances and everything else as well. So well done. Thanks
100%.
Thanks for being willing to just keep sharing. That's the mission we are on as a people group, is to really just keep sharing this with everyone. So well done and congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you.
So we're going to just
And
shift
welcome
back.
home, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Yeah, we'll reference that trip in a second, but we're just going to, I'll just share a little bit that you've heard about the technology and some testimonies, just how to purchase. And there is a huge business opportunity with this, but you don't come into Lifewave and feel that pressure from any of us. But what you do get is the opportunity to just be sharing if you want, and even get flow back if you want to cover your own expenses. We'll just turn back to the screen for a minute and have a look at some of the ways that you can actually purchase this as well. So I'm going to just have a look at this. Here we're going to present again, current slide. All right, perfect. So this is the information website you would like to you need to look at and keep looking at, because it's updated with testimonies. This is itinfo.com. It's the only information we send out to people.
And it's so transparent on everything. So
it dives deep if you want to dive deep, or you just watch a few videos. What is phototherapy? Don't think about, is there a million YouTubes to send to people? Just send this information to anyone, or dive as deep as you want yourself.
Exactly.
Go /testimonies. You'll see so many unbelievably emotional and moving testimonies. Look under children.
That's what we love. No matter what you're going through, there is someone else in the world that's going through with your ailment, with your issue, somewhere else in the world that's getting results.
Yeah.
So that's why we say, everyone's body is different. That's why we try to patch as many people as we can, because we're all going to have different results. But there are people with my same issues in other places around the world and Australia that are getting results as I am. So there's hope with this, which is so exciting.
It's amazing. So just to switch hats for a second, because there is an amazing opportunity just to, if you want to
Absolutely.
dive into this, and literally, we're not talking about quitting your job if you love your job. It's just everyone needs another stream of
Yeah.
income to really
Well,
achieve their dreams.
yeah, as coaches and consultants, we always encourage people to have 3 streams of income at a minimum,
Yeah.
so that if one's down, another one, is up. And so to have something like this, which you're going to share, because when you get results, you can't help yourself. And I think you'd be a little bit, selfish if we don't share what's happening
It's true.
that's great for us. And so you're going to be doing that. So to have this as another income that, hey, maybe becomes a 6+ figure, which a lot of people are starting to see,
Yeah.
into 7 figures in the future,
Yeah.
could be your main income. But we would always say have multiple streams. And so what we love about this is a growth company.
Mhm.
This is a 20-year-old company. So it didn't start yesterday, which I'm seeing so many, and then 2 years later fall apart. I didn't want to be a part of something like that. We wanted to be a part of something that has history, that has consistent growth. And so this went from a $20 million company in 2021 to 320 million in 2022, 430 million last year, and it's past 600 million, going into $1 billion this year, because of this X39 stem cell regeneration technology. So this is the one, it's the superstar product of Lifewave that is changing the game. And it's all for the price of a coffee a day. So it's not going and spending 100 grand and going to Turkey or Mexico or somewhere else to go get stem cell, injected into your body that you don't know where it's come from. And if it only lasts 3 months, like a buddy of mine's brother, this is for the price of a coffee a day, seeing results within 90 days.
Yeah.
And it's open now in over 100 countries. So as we share with other people in our networks of friends and acquaintances around the world, we can get this out there to over 100 countries and seeing them start get results. And also, if they're wanting to see another stream of income as well, start to build, which also builds what you're doing. And it's not a Me Too product. It's not like you have your oil, I have my oil, you have your weight loss, I have my weight loss, skincare tablets, all that. No one else has this technology. And that, for us, one of the reasons why we decided to build this business as well as another income stream is because no one else has it. And there's still 16, 17 years on the patent for this particular technology, that by the time we get past that, he'll already have created the next evolution of it with a patent, and it'll keep going. So no one else has this. And any other patches they have do not have the stem cell regeneration technology. And so for me, that is a huge part of the uniqueness of this product.
It's a huge opportunity, and it's also a
Absolutely.
huge responsibility that we felt quite early on to, like, we
So
cannot
true.
keep this to ourselves, because I knew too many people that needed the hope for their health like this. So we've had such a wonderful time building with people and meeting people. So just on a business perspective, #1 fastest growing company in direct selling, and direct selling is a multi-trillion-dollar company. So again, this is not a old icky model. This is not Tupperware parties, although Tupperware can be amazing, although it's having to reinvent itself. But what we're talking about here is just meet people and literally say out of your mouth, I might have something that could help with that. That's literally, you can be on Facebook, see someone who's in pain, someone with a health
Definitely.
challenge, someone looking for another business opportunity, and I might be able to help with that. And so this has been momentum like we've never experienced
And it's a
before.
business model that the millennials and Gen Z are definitely moving and driving forward. And as a Gen Xer, I'm encouraging all my Gen Xer friends and baby boomers to, this is a really healthy business model on helping people, but also creating an income.
So great momentum, huge conventions, conferences, trips. We've just come back from Vietnam, and
That's
all the
right.
expenses paid trip. And we love that, again, for people and people that we really do love. So some great things, great people in this company, amazing people. Some of them are online today.
And can I just say, as part of our team, which many of you are, and people here for the first time, like for Asia Pacific, we won an award for one of the highest ranking in one of the things that we did. So you're also part of a team that's growing and moving forward and has great support and wants to help you win in your life and what you're doing as well.
So the question we were asked when this really came into our lap was exactly this presentation and exactly this question: what's most important to you? Family time, freedom, less debt, better health. Like you've got your why, you've got your driving why.
That's right.
And we were starting our life from scratch. We've been 25 years as missionaries overseas for the last 10, came back to be closer to family. We were starting a lot of our life from scratch, even financially. And I had a father that was passing away, and we chose to come closer to our family to support that and bring all our girls home. So time freedom mattered to me. Financial freedom mattered to us. We've got 4 gorgeous girls. One's already back overseas. They're all teenagers, young adults now. And we also believe in creating legacy income and generational generosity. So this has been one of those tools, and it's literally changed our life in the
For
last
sure.
year.
And I think for many of us that hit a certain age tipping point is you could always make more money, but you can't make more time.
Yeah.
And so having freedom businesses is so important to us, so that we could be anywhere in the world and doing this, still helping and serving people, but we're able to be in that position to make those choices. So
Yeah.
that might be something for you that is of high value.
And we will just tap in. Anyone that invited you to this call, they're just going to tap into your why and support what you want to create. If it's just health, get healthy. If it's
100%.
creating another flow, let's help that happen for you. So here's the really great way we're going to wrap up the call. It's so simple to build and then to purchase. But when you're building and you become a brand partner, you're just building 2 teams. You get 4 people, you become manager. That alone will cover your own costs of your product every
Exactly.
month.
And when
So
you say
4
2 teams,
people.
you're really just sharing with 4 people.
people.
We have all of the support and structure to help you with all of that.
Yeah.
And it's really just sharing with people. It's as simple
sharing.
as that.
It's amazing. And so when exactly 4 people, we'll teach you how to put them in, but literally cover your own costs or maximize, like some of our friends earning up to $25,000 just on one part of the way you get paid. Other ways you get paid is
It's US dollars.
It's US dollars, and you really get supported what we call top down. It's not just what you purchase helps the person above. Actually, all our teamwork and all our volume helps each other. And you're going to get actually commission on at least 3 levels of people you'll never meet, but it's not taking away from their commission. The company's just saying thank you for sharing, and they keep adding extra bonuses in to the way you're sharing. But the simple way to purchase is here on the form that your brand partner who's introduced you to this will give you.
So like I said, basically the price of a coffee, it's around $3.30 US, around $5-6 Australian, which is what coffee costs now, which is ridiculous. You can have this on your body. And I would say some people even say, like, for how long? For me, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life if I keep getting results, which I am. To me, it's an insurance policy, number one, because it's preventing things and it's also regenerating things.
Yeah.
You know, I blow $5 a day on nothing. So for us, it's for the price of a coffee per day. We have the core package, which is 3 months worth. So 30 patches are in each sleeve. For those that just want to get their health started and maybe someone single on their own, and that's really their priority, then the core package at $295 US is a brilliant beginner place. And as you share with others, you can earn up to $100 a week, which easily pays for all your patches per month. So that's a great place to start. For others who are more than one person, so 2 people or a couple, the advanced package is a brilliant package, especially for a young family or so that are wanting to start with the sharing people and unlocking the unlimited amount of financial compensation. And that starts at $530. Well, that is $535 US dollars. And again, this is a one-off cost and you get all of the product for that. So this isn't every month that you're paying this. And so you get 6 months worth of the X39, which is amazing. And so that's to start sharing with other people as well, so that they start, you know, seeing results and getting, you know, really breaking the ice of what this patch can do and getting them started on their journey as you have enough for you and your partner, and maybe like for us, for our kids, and so on. And then there's the premium package that really for those that see this as another stream of income and realize that they want to get this out to as many people as possible, or it is the best value, the best bang for buck for people who want to get the lowest price. So on the first 2 packages, you're getting it for $99.95 US per sleeve per month worth of patches. With this one, you're getting it for $87.95 per sleeve per pack. So number one, it's the best price, and you're getting 20 sleeves of the X39 with this. Also, for 3 months, you're not having to do the auto ship, so that covers you for that, which has a cost value with it as well, which we can explain more. Your business partner can when you talk to them about this. But this also gives you plenty of X39s to be able to share with other people, to get them out there and to start seeing other people's results happening and building that other stream of income. So that's what Vanessa and I jumped in at. We saw with the patent, with all the testimonies, with the company, with it not just being around yesterday, the CEO and the inventor, that's what we jumped in at. And it has helped in the last, really building this business is our 11th month of really sharing this product. It has been a game changer for us. So they're your 3 different options. And when you do the price and cost analysis, works out to be about a coffee a day, $5 or $6 a day in Australian dollars or so, and American around $3.30 to $4. So this, we encourage people, and especially when they decide to do this, start this as soon as you can, because for some, the first 2 packages could take up to a week or so, depending on American, US postal services, or Canadian or Australian. The third option, the entrepreneur pack, because it's a bigger pack, that usually arrives within 2 to 3 days. So they also expedite that. Yeah. And we can't wait to see what it does on your body, and hearing results like we've heard tonight on what that's going to do for you.
So this is the end of the presentation. That form itself, your brand partner that introduced you can send that to you just as a text message or an email. It's on our website. And then you can ask some questions around it. I love the thought of the fact that you're going to think about you, or you're going to start to share, or there's a couple, or you're going to have enough to start to share. Or really, you're going to dive into this and run, and we're going to help you get that money back really within, whether it's core, advanced, or premium. If people start to share, we see how that flow will just come back to them as well. And there's support, morning and night calls. There's an amazing team of thousands and thousands of people that are really committed to this and really seeing great success. So thank you for being on. We're going to just press stop on the recording. We'll have this on YouTube for you to send to other people.
Please speak to your brand partner afterwards to have more information and to order, so that we can start seeing what happens for you.
Yeah. And just one thing we also love to add on a business perspective, if your brand partner's new and they've invited you into this call, then you're going to come in really early and say, well done for stepping out and thanks for sharing. And then secondly, you're also going to have a chance to really be early on in their organization, which allows for some really great cash flow and bonuses to come your way as well. So we love when people jump on early adopters. And if you've just been thinking about it for a while, then just know that that nudge means that you got to get this patch on your body as well. So thanks for being on the call.